Have you ever wondered why some people achieve great success, enjoy peace of mind, and protect their blessings, while others constantly struggle with negativity, disappointment, and unnecessary problems? One of the biggest differences is that successful and wise people understand the power of silence. In a world where everyone feels pressured to share everything about their lives, there is great wisdom in keeping certain things private. Not every dream needs an announcement. Not every blessing needs to be displayed. Not every struggle needs an audience. And not every good deed needs recognition. Many people make the mistake of announcing their biggest dreams before they have taken the necessary steps to achieve them. The excitement of a new goal often creates a strong desire to tell friends, family members, even strangers about future plans. While sharing can feel motivating at first, it can sometimes become a source of distraction. The moment a dream is exposed to too many opinions, it becomes vulnerable to criticism, doubt, and negativity. Not everyone will understand your vision because they can only see your current situation, not the future that you are working toward. Some people judge based on what they see today rather than what you are capable of becoming tomorrow. There are individuals who may laugh at your ambitions because they have never achieved something similar themselves. Others may discourage you without realizing the damage their words can cause. A single negative comment can remain in your mind for weeks, creating uncertainty where confidence once existed. Dreams need protection during their early stages. Just as a seed requires time beneath the soil before it becomes a strong tree, your goals need consistent effort before they are revealed to the world. Speaking less about your plans allows you to focus more on taking action. Another reason to remain quiet about your dreams is that talking about them can create a false sense of accomplishment. When people praise your ideas before you have achieved anything, your brain may feel rewarded even though no real progress has been made. This satisfaction can reduce the urgency to work hard. Instead of seeking approval from others, channel that energy into learning, improving, and moving closer to your objective. Every hour spent explaining your vision is an hour that could be invested in building it. History is filled with successful people who worked quietly before making a public impact. They spent months and years developing skills, overcoming failures, and refining their plans behind the scenes. When success finally arrived, people called it an overnight achievement, unaware of the sacrifices that had been made in private. Quiet effort often produces stronger results than loud announcements. Trust that Allah knows your intentions and understands your goals better than anyone else. Seek His guidance, make sincere dua, and continue moving forward even when nobody sees your progress. Do not need constant validation from people to prove that your dream matters. The strongest confidence comes from believing in your purpose and remaining committed to it regardless of who supports it. Sometimes the greatest victories are born in silence, nurtured through patience, and revealed only when they can no longer be ignored. Many people feel the urge to share every blessing they receive with others. Whether it is a new opportunity, financial success, personal achievement, happy relationship, or a major life milestone, there is often a desire to let everyone know. While there is nothing wrong with being grateful and celebrating positive moments, constantly displaying every blessing can sometimes bring unnecessary attention into your life. Not everyone who watches your success is genuinely happy for you. Some people may smile, congratulate you, and speak kindly, yet deep inside they may struggle with jealousy, envy, or resentment. This is why wisdom is important when it comes to sharing the favors that Allah has bestowed upon you. A blessing becomes more valuable when it is protected. The more attention you draw to it, the more opinions, expectations, and negative energy can surround it. Many people have experienced situations where things were going well until they began telling everyone about them. Suddenly, they faced criticism, pressure, or discouragement from those around them. Not every achievement needs an audience. Some victories are best enjoyed quietly, while expressing sincere gratitude to Allah. The less you depend on people's admiration, the more peace you will have in your heart. Social media has made it easier than ever to showcase every aspect of life. People often post their successes, purchases, travels, and accomplishments for the world to see. However, what begins as sharing happiness can sometimes turn into seeking validation. The danger is that a person may start measuring their blessings by the amount of attention they receive rather than by the gratitude they feel. True contentment comes from appreciating what Allah has given you, not from collecting compliments from others. When Allah blesses you with something good, your first response should be gratitude. Thank Him for His mercy. Recognize that every blessing comes from Him and use it in a way that pleases Him. A grateful heart focuses on the giver rather than the audience. This mindset protects a person from pride and keeps them humble. Humility attracts even more blessings because it reminds us that success is not achieved by our efforts alone, but through Allah's permission and guidance. There is also wisdom in understanding that some blessings are still developing. A new opportunity, business, relationship, or personal goal may need time to grow. Constantly discussing it with others can create unnecessary pressure and expectations. By keeping certain matters private, you allow them to mature without outside interference. Quiet gratitude often brings greater peace than public celebration. The happiest people are not always those who have the most. Often, they are the ones who appreciate their blessings without feeling the need to constantly display them. They understand that what Allah has given them is precious and deserves protection. Their focus remains on gratitude, humility, and responsible use of their blessings rather than on gaining attention from others. Through this approach, they preserve their peace, strengthen their connection with Allah, and learn to find joy in the blessings themselves rather than in the reactions of people. Many people believe that sharing all of their struggles, fears, and weaknesses with others will bring them comfort. While seeking advice from trusted individuals can be beneficial, revealing every personal weakness to everyone is often a mistake. Not every listener has good intentions, and not every person who asks about your problems truly cares about your well-being. Some people may use the information you share against you in the future, while others may lose respect for you because they only see your weaknesses and not your strengths. Wisdom lies in knowing the difference between seeking genuine support and exposing your private battles unnecessarily. Life is a journey filled with challenges. Everyone faces moments of doubt, disappointment, failure, and hardship. These experiences do not make you weak, they make you human. However, constantly talking about your struggles can sometimes reinforce negative thoughts in your mind. The more you repeat your problems, the more power they can seem to have over you. Instead of focusing entirely on what is wrong, focus on how you can grow, improve, and overcome the obstacles in front of you. Strength is developed when you learn from difficulties rather than allowing them to define you. There are people who will listen to your struggles only to spread them to others. What you tell one person today may become a topic of discussion among many tomorrow. Private matters can quickly become public conversations, leading to embarrassment, misunderstanding, and regret. This is why it is important to choose carefully who you trust. A wise person understands that not everyone deserves access to their deepest thoughts and personal challenges. Trust should be earned through loyalty, sincerity, and proven character. Another danger of sharing every weakness is that some individuals may use your vulnerable moments for their own advantage. They may remind you of your failures whenever you begin to succeed. They may use your insecurities to manipulate your decisions or damage your confidence. Protecting your personal struggles is not about being dishonest, it is about being wise. You can acknowledge your difficulties without giving everyone access to the most sensitive parts of your life. The strongest support often comes from turning to Allah first. He knows every fear hidden in your heart, every tear that falls in private, and every struggle that you cannot explain to others. Unlike people, Allah never judges unfairly, never betrays trust, and never grows tired of listening. Through sincere dua, prayer, and patience, a believer finds comfort that no human being can fully provide. Seeking guidance from Allah helps a person gain clarity, strength, and peace during difficult times. Personal growth often happens in silence. The battles that shape your character are usually fought behind the scenes where nobody else can see them. Every challenge you overcome teaches resilience, wisdom, and patience. Rather than announcing every weakness to the world, focus on strengthening yourself through learning, discipline, and faith. Let your transformation speak louder than your struggles. People may know your past difficulties, but they should also see the strength, confidence, and perseverance that emerged because you chose to rise above them. Many people feel a strong desire to tell others about the good deeds they perform. After helping someone in need, giving charity, supporting a family member, or participating in a noble cause, they often want others to know about it. While encouraging good actions can sometimes inspire people, constantly talking about every good deed can become dangerous for the heart. The moment a person begins seeking praise, recognition, or admiration from people, the sincerity of that action can be weakened. True goodness is not measured by how many people know about it, but by the intention behind it. One of the greatest qualities a believer can develop is sincerity. Sincerity means doing something purely for the sake of Allah, without expecting anything in return from people. When no one sees your sacrifice, no one applauds your effort, and no one thanks you for your kindness, you continue to do good, that is a sign of genuine faith. Hidden acts of worship and charity often carry a special beauty because they are performed solely to please Allah. The reward for such actions is far greater than any praise that people can offer. Many people spend their lives chasing recognition. They want others to notice their generosity, their prayers, their fasting, or their acts of kindness. However, human praise is temporary. Today people may admire you, and tomorrow they may forget everything you have done. The approval of people changes constantly, but the reward from Allah never decreases. A wise person understands that the opinion of the Creator is more valuable than the applause of creation. There is also protection in keeping good deeds private. When people constantly speak about their charitable acts or sacrifices, pride can slowly enter the heart. Pride often begins quietly and grows without a person even realizing it. They may start believing they are better than others because of the good they have done. Hidden good deeds help protect the heart from arrogance because there is no audience to impress and no reputation to maintain. The focus remains entirely on pleasing Allah rather than gaining status among people. Consider the power of a secret act of kindness. It could be helping someone financially without revealing your name, making sincere dua for another person when they are unaware of it, feeding someone in need, or offering support during a difficult time without expecting recognition. These actions create a special connection between you and Allah. They become treasures stored for the hereafter, known only to Him. The most inspiring people are often those whose greatest deeds remain unseen. Behind their smiles are countless acts of charity, worship, and kindness that nobody knows about. They do not need public attention because they understand that Allah sees every effort, every sacrifice, and every sincere intention. Their goal is not to impress people but to earn the pleasure of Allah. When your focus shifts from seeking human praise to seeking divine reward, every good deed gains greater meaning, greater value, and greater impact on your life and your hereafter.